So I already told you what I'm not doing in 2026. The habits is not coming with me at all. But I didn't tell y'all what is coming, what I am doing. So let me give y'all a list of things that I will be doing and focusing on in 2026. My first thing I'm worried on maintaining, doing, progressing is consistency. You feel me? Now my drive in 2025, high drive. The thing was being consistent with the posting. If I'm recording on this day, this is a dedicated record day. And that's a non-negotiable. I'm giving myself non-negotiables, and I feel like everybody else should have some non-negotiables with themselves that they can hold themselves to. If you know you can't, you type of person that kind of got low will, then work on that. Don't overload yourself. Don't do that. But my thing is, I want to be real consistent. That's why I had to minimize how much I was doing. I was stretching myself thin across multiple platforms, trying to build an Instagram, trying to build a TikTok, trying to build Twitch. Get you one platform and lock in. Cause all the algorithms, they all look different. They all kind of work the same if you can figure it out, but they all different. And it's just too much wearing yourself thin trying to appease multiple different platforms and audiences. So to be consistent, I'm focusing on strictly YouTube. Got my dedicated record days, my dedicated drop days. At first I was trying to record every day I get home, record every day I get home, and try to edit that night. All this before a certain time, and depending on the video, everything wasn't. It'll start messing with the quality. So the consistency part will help me with my quality of my videos. You feel me? So that's a big one of the big key points of what I'm focusing on in 2026. On improving and holding myself to a certain standard. Another one I'm worried about knowing is, hold on y'all, showing up even when my views on YouTube aren't looking how they. Oh wow, yeah, I had just drunk something, so it was burps. Excuse me, but yeah, showing up even when the views are low, is a big thing for me because you can get down like the dopamine hits from seeing your views be up higher than what you expected, and then once they start stabilizing around that, and then they go under that, it's like, oh man, like what am I doing wrong? And whole time you probably ain't really doing nothing wrong. The algorithm is just testing testing your product out. It's testing out what you posted to see who likes it. Once I start checking analytics and then checking impressions, I'm like, oh, my videos aren't doing better or not better per se. The algorithm just choosing what to push a little bit more, testing things out. So once I got that under control in my mind, it stopped being it didn't bother me as much. The views not hitting the same. So that's how I was even able to start, posting this type of content here. At first I didn't want to, because I'm like, oh, I kind of post a niche. I'm in a niche creative field right now. If I pivot, my views gonna crash, and it's like, so do what you want to do. It's hard doing things. This right here talking about things I'm interested in, like my internal interest and not me being curious, is a lot easier than what I was doing at first. I enjoyed what I was doing, but it wasn't easy because I was probably forcing myself here and there to do certain things. And it's like just because I end up liking it, doesn't mean that I necessarily it wasn't easy just because I like to do it. So I'm kind of focused on not getting wrapped up in the numbers and just enjoying the process and just staying dedicated day in and day out. And I'm not gonna be checking my analytics all day, every day, looking for a spike of dopamine. You feel me? You just gotta be able to move and work, and everything doesn't have to be about the dollar amount you were gonna receive or how big it gets. If you're into something, just be into it, and you will be rewarded from hard work. Consistency will be rewarded. You can't. You can guarantee that you could have a chance in winning if you stay dedicated and consistent. That's a big thing for my 2026. Oh, building skills daily and just not consuming content. The content that I choose to consume now is helping me with speaking, content creation, ideas, and like whatnot. I'm trying to build skills that will help build me as a man and help build the brand and the content. I don't really, like in a video, my other video, I'm not focused on watching podcasts. It's just like sports podcasts. I'm not just here to trying to consume things. I don't want to consume things 2026 that won't help add to me or help me get to where I believe I should be or where I'm trying to go. I'm not saying it's anything wrong with chilling with your people here and there, watching a movie. I'm not saying being stick in the mud. I'm not saying be that, but I'm saying I'm personally limiting certain things that I know are more of a liability than they are an asset to me in 2026. So you can take what you want out of it and do what you want with it. That's all I'm saying. It's my sleep, health, and structure are priorities. The gym is a non-negotiable for sure. That's you might can end up losing relationships over things like that. I'm not saying do it. But your health, your health is wealth. Pay attention to what you eat. Make sure you hit the gym. That's what I'm doing because I don't want to be having health problems in my 20s. A lot of people have, some things you can't control, and you never know, forbid that happens to anybody. Knock on some wood. But I'm real deal keen on my health right now, and moving forward. Not right now, it's just only now, but moving forward since I started this journey and fitness journey as well. Being in the gym, trying to get bigger, stronger, functional, being able to be a real protector of my family. But I was walking around at 130 pounds. Who I'm protecting? I honestly I can rely on this a weapon. I may have skills with the hands. If you even I maybe can rumble a little bit, but in $130 you ain't doing nothing. You's a victim. And I was like, I'm in my early 20s, so I was probably in 23, 24. I realized I was like, man, I'm not trying to be 30 and my clothes can't fit, and I ain't wearing nothing but a medium. And you get what I'm saying? Like that's to me kind of embarrassing. To you, maybe not. To me, kind of embarrassing. Yeah, at first this couldn't fit my head because I had too much hair, but that's why I got this on because I can finally wear it and want to see how it look. Can I even see my eyes? That's besides the point. But that's that. Ooh, yeah. I made a nice list. Fewer goals and more execution. Man, like I said, I overloaded myself. My plate was maxed out. I literally maxed out all the time I had. So this goes back to not having as many New Year's resolutions or like none at all. With your goals is like pick a couple things and focus on completing them. Once you give yourself too many things to do, it can make it seem like you're not making no progress, which then makes people kind of get down because I'm not progressing, I'm not getting that done. It's so far away. And when things seem like they're out your grasp, out of your reach, you tend to quit, you tend to give up. So I'm just not over leveraging myself anymore, and I'm focusing on what's in front of me, and I'm working on being more in the present as well this year, trying to be more present because I use my mind usually does sit in the front row seat to the future, which kind of started having like bad effects on my life. In 2025, I had to learn how to be more present because like you do still have to enjoy and be able to sit back and look at the things you accomplished in the past years. If I was so always in the future, all I could think about is what I hadn't accomplished. And once I sat down for real, after people saying like you always in the future, you always da da da. Once I sat down, like yeah, y'all actually right. It's not wrong being in the future, but y'all actually correct this, and I'm not sitting here being grateful or like patting myself on the back for how far I've came. And I'm like, dang. At one point in time, I didn't have a camera at all. You know what I'm saying? Now I got a camera, I got a mic. I didn't have none of this at a point in time, and I didn't have YouTube. Wasn't posting. Um, wasn't healthy. Wasn't strong. Like at this point, I think I'm the best me I've ever been. Like in any point in time, and that's true story. I got good, then got worse, and it got better than I ever been. True story. I don't want to lie to y'all, man. True story. Oh man, no chasing validation. Progress first, applause later. Applause later. That was a big one for me for sure. I used to. It's like you said. It's like chasing dopamine. As soon as you get something done, as a kid, I'm growing up. I was used to getting, oh, you doing good. You know, they clap like but as a man, it's like you're not a kid. There's nobody clapping for you while you doing it. Ain't nobody seeing you get them small wins. People only see the big ones. So if you need somebody always clapping for you to feel like you're doing something, it's gonna be a hard road, bro. Cause ain't nobody really watching you. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna have a few people that telling you doing good, but while you down there, bro, you down there by yourself. And if you can't pick yourself up and make yourself feel good for what you're doing, then I don't think you should be doing it at all. So with me, I'm not seeking validation this year. I know it's the things I'm doing, but it's also with the what I'm not doing as well still. What I will be doing is working, getting the work done first. Validation later. Applause later. I'm working first. I'm doing my work first, man. And what come from it, come from it. But just know I'm working. I'm doing it. And it's straight up like that. Like that that's all that I know to do is work at this point in time, man. Work, working like it's two of me. Straight up. If I could split right now, see right there with my boy, I would be. But I can't because it's just one, but I'm working like it two. Straight up. Working like it two of me. And to end this off, I know my last point is you just gotta acknowledge that things will not go your way all the time and things will not be perfect. Once once you realize that things will not be perfect, life becomes a lot more manageable. Straight up. Hold on, I think I'm yeah, this has to go. I don't know, it's gonna go right here. But cause it was getting my eye. But yeah, once I realized that everything can't go to my plan, and I can make a plan, and that's the best I can really do is make a plan and put one foot in front of the other each day. Everything ain't gonna be 100% right, and if you're looking for perfect, once again, you may never start if you're looking for perfect, because now you need perfect conditions, and it's never a perfect condition. It was just 70 degrees on Christmas. Somebody probably want to wear their sweaters thinking it's gonna be cold. There's never perfect conditions. And if it is, you can't predict when it's gonna be perfect. So you might as well just act. You feel me? You might as well just act. That's all you can do. And hey, that's literally all Nero Glace got for you. I ain't got too much else to say on what I'm doing. Like this list ain't as long as the what not to do. What not to do is what I ain't doing no more and what you shouldn't do. This list is for what Nero Glace will be doing. If you want to follow that, feel free. Feel free. If you enjoy, you know, the little talks, Nero Glace talk, you feel me? Don't forget to like, comment, and sub. New video dropping every day. If I don't drop a video, man, I was sick. Straight up. Straight up. And that's my 2026 right there. If I don't drop a video, I promise you I'm sick. And I barely get sick. I promise you I'm sick. But it's all love. I appreciate you if you made it this far. I appreciate if you didn't make it this far. They ain't gonna hear you because they ain't make it this far. You feel me? But I appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, and sub. I'm gonna get with you next time. I'm finna handle my business. Whatever that may be.